From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. This is Williams. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
He tipped me.
Throw taken in by Watkins.
How did he break it? He tipped me.
A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Brandon, we've been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Yellow, Argolani! Hey, Sunday. 51%.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
He gone.
McCourty picks it off. 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Not
that time for Watkins. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Mike, 380. The mixed one, Ozzy. Here. Check. He's coming. We got double up. Alert 3. Hey, check 24. Go Bandit.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Man, I threw that ball. It tripped. I know I double tapped it, but I threw it.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack.
Nice window.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Here's Sanu on the catch.
It'll be pace.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
You ain't going nowhere. Regular.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he is
in the end
touchdown.
zone.
New England. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit
There we go. That's what I've been trying to do. Man, that's what I've been trying to do. Why we ain't recover that? But good one, though.
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They begin the drive with Williams. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl. 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down the San Francisco Dub.
Take that, sir.
Tight end Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
I'll
Patrick
take that, sir.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Wait, set. Wait, 53, Mike. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take it, hey, 166.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
That hole opened up, boy.
Second touchdown.
Way to read
this
out.
opening quarter.
Come on,
and the
block.
Patriots, they add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right?
How did he get
They
that?
have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least
I saw that too late.
That's caught inside the 20.
I saw it too late. Good one. Look, I couldn't even click on the dude, the DB to even. Because I saw once he started scooting out, I was like, yeah, he gone.
On EA Sports.
Yep. He just shot right by him, dude, and he's still looking in the backfield.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Rush in.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. They complete it to Hill.
Let this wrap up.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl. And he likely had the biggest play of the game, would you say?
I would say so.
Get that ball out of there, man.
Catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game because you know what it's like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him. He'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point, and that starts the comeback for Kansas City. Paved the way for the first of 3 KC touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
I don't need to. I go on, Eddie. Hey, 15. Charlie. I got it.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed.
Where you going?
By the receiver, and he's brought down. John Simon with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Good job, defense. That was the 3, man.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
You don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Ooh. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here.
Scoot through ahead, all of them. We got 3 timeouts. Try to get some out of this. Good to
the Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down.
I was hoping he would have overbid. He didn't.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So they had a big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Philip Dorsett by himself. And all the way in. New England.
As soon as I saw that DB drop, I said, oh, yeah, he got the safety.
And the Patriots,
that safety wasn't going to get over there in time at all.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays.
Be patient. That's all you got to do. Be patient. Let it set up. Don't come.
Once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And this is caught. A spectacular
should have been picked.
Grab there.
Should have been picked, being honest.
To their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He is going to find
Best pick, man.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Mahomes now on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing on second down. Mahomes. It's Hill.
Out of bounds.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside
What?
the 40. That one, a gain of 20 and a first
They
down.
gave him that? Wow, bro.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It's our time. It's our time.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Attack, attack.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that will be...
Man, they should let me pick that, man.
Down now to 13 seconds. Trying to go back to Watkins. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes being chased out left. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, 57, 57. Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins.
Nice one. I tried to knock it in.
Zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Came all the way from the other side of the field. Nice one.
Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Good drive,
Extra
bro.
point safely through.
Right,
And it makes the
looks like
score 21-10.
We're going to split this.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I'm trying to spin the other
He's
way.
able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that
Nice
might
run,
be
boy.
made defensively. A big play there for New England. 66 yards for him on the ground.
Nice run. So let's see.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run, watch the run. Shadow.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was looking for Edelman there, and that takes us from second to third down.
Wait, 20. 54. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Alert!
Shotgun now for Brady. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots.
Timing route. Put it right on him as soon as he's coming out of that break.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left.
Way to come out and answer, man. After that big drive he put up on us at half, coming into the half.
People to think that NFL
Way to come back and answer.
a cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3.
Come on, man. Let's go get a turnover. Put the game away.
Second half.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City?
And that's caught inside the 35.
I couldn't get over there in time. Good one.
Finally out of bounds.
That's why I don't run something that fast. That dude's so damn fast.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a short return will be stopped inside
That's
the
2 of
10.
them on the day, baby.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
He
doesn't like the formation here. He'll take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. On second down, Michelle.
Fight for that.
Tackled down after a gain of 3.
That hole closed up real fast on
third down.
Let's get this first, man. Put this game away, man.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Switch. Switch. Alpha.
First down, here's White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down now, Michelle. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Alert! Recon, 152 fighter. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I don't see how you got back to that, but good one. Nice one. Because I knew I floated over his head. I'm floating it over his head, man. They got to stop that. Why? I have no need to bullet that. Like he's not going to catch up with him.
About getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20.
Nice one. Good throw.
Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
Good throw.
64 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Got that first. They better give me that first.
Gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third about a foot.
Out of here.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They'll run on first down. Michel, he takes this from the 30 to the 34.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Motion. Rip. Hey, exit. Let's go.
And it's Michel once again. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. New England on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. 2 minutes left to play in the...
Oh, man. Come on, bro. You shouldn't have had the damn points that you had. That's all good, though.